All right. So, wait till the video starts. All right, so we're going to do this build video for my Trickster, and I'm going to show you kind of what you need to make this endgame Trickster. This is like the harder build to make, because it requires like that you get a lot of legendaries and tier 3 perks. So we'll just go ahead and start with the gear first. Jump into the inventory. All right, so I'm gonna go over the perks that you need. Instant reload, that's from the um, Ugatake mask, Ugaki mask. So that's when you teleport and replenish your magazine. So that's really important to this build because we're not going to be relying on any kind of other perk to refill the magazine, except for one. We'll get there in a moment. But you have Bloodlust. It's the extra firepower. It's one of your main perks. It adds the damage. Radiation jump for vulnerability, you don't need that. I would prefer to have the Twisted Round 30% crit on here, the tier 1, but you can make it work with vulnerable. Uh, Emergency stance is a must. By the way, every gear piece you want to have bonus firearms, cooldown, and close range damage. Chrono Suit, I use this mainly because of the on kill, you replenish 20% of your magazine. It works really good with the Death Shield because it's a narrow variant. Smaller clip size, it's only got 10 rounds. Well, 15 after your Clash Tree perk, but you basically are able to replenish like 1 or 2 rounds at a time per kill, which is better because you can kill things in 1 or 2 rounds with this as opposed to the Bulwark. All right. So going down, that's ammo bargain, strong twist, 15% firepower when your twisted rounds are active. Then we want sharp eye, which is another huge damage boost, along with personal space, 15% close range damage, and finishing off with captain, which is kind of like a must in T15. You got to burn those captains down; they do the most damage. And crit stack. Crit stack only works with the perk that we have on the Death Shield, right? Embalmer's Rage, which is really hard to get. It comes off of High Roller. But Embalmer's Rage, basically after I kill something, I'm constantly critting, which meshes well with crit stack because critical shots stack my firepower up to 5 times. So that's kind of the cohesion that you want with Embalmer's Rage. So after that, as a secondary could really be whatever you want, but I chose to go with Funeral Pyre because of the 210k comet that comes down every 3 seconds, and I also want not so much on kill, I want on hit things, and I'm trying out Ultimate Storm Whip to basically do some kind of like burst damage from this gun as I'm shooting. So I just wish I had that 95k roll on my Death Shield instead of 89, but we'll get there. That's pretty much the gear that you want. Uh, there is another build that works off of bleed and the bulwark. I'll make another video for that, but this one basically is the endgame build. So as far as skills, you're going to be using Ventilator's Knife and Twisted Rounds and Hunt the Prey. Hunt the Prey is the main way you're going to get ammo back. And then the class is pretty much this. I won't go over it too much. You can kind of like pause the video and mimic this tree. But okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit of gameplay. Alright, we're gonna do gameplay at Coliseum because it's not heavy rifles. Guys that shoot rifles gonna make your life a living hell, so it's a lot easier to do the beasts on a Trickster, believe it or not. So we're gonna go through here and kind of showcase a little gameplay. Hit for a little 2.5 right there. I've seen this build hit for like 6.5 million before in the group. Okay, done with that part. We have the little FPS glitch. Sometimes you gotta hit like escape. See, it's a lot smoother now. I hate that part. Don't want to get caught in the dive because it can stun lock you to death. Right, we didn't need to refill our magazine, so on kill the 20% ammo bargain's pretty nice. Especially in solo, because you can kill stuff in like one shot pretty much. Just never really go below 15, especially when it's trash like this. Not even needing to boost my damage anymore. Okay, go to this cutscene. This big beast comes out. Go ahead and proc our knife on him. Do some damage. Let's kill this little guy so we can get our bomber's rage up. Stun lock us there. We'll do some big damage on him. He's dead. He's dead. Finish up these guys. They're dead. Alright, moving on. If you have little guys, you want to kill one at least so you can get the damage proc rolling. Oh, my guy's bald. Interesting. Usually he has hair. Usually he's got like a gray beard. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's proc some. I got the armor on. Let's find one of these little guys. Hit this guy. Some big deeps. He didn't make it. Kill him right fast. And we want to get our ammo back there. And just strafe, kill everybody right here. Murder these guys. So we haven't lost our round yet, which is good. I haven't had to use my secondary. Probably gonna jinx myself on that. Still want to keep using the vent knife to make sure we're getting at least that small damage boost. I tend to keep teleport for sticky situations, but when both things are on cooldown, I'm doing the highest damage. So kind of want to be aware of that. It used to be 100% damage, so it might be 60 now. I'm not really sure. Let's keep killing stuff. It's a big guy over there. Let's kill this dude so we can deal with those alphas. Got one alpha down. Alright, so when it goes to 0, if you're quick enough, you can. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. That's not good. I'm stunned right there. If it goes to 0 and you're quick enough, you can basically get your ammo back before the animation starts for reloading, because that'll kind of make it so that you can't reload anymore. Okay, that was a little hairy situation. We don't want to be in that. Kill this guy. It's these crawlers that are really a pain sometimes. It's like crawlers are almost more of a pain than the brood mothers are, if you ask me. Time is good. Alright, we didn't get to stack our armor up there because we got hit a couple times, so it's always bad. So we're gonna stun lock this guy, kill a couple of these little dudes. Don't want to get hit with this guy because of vulnerability. Little guys are out here. Do a couple procs on this. Teleport. He's dead. Kill these little ads. Okay. Get stun locked by those little pig dudes. Okay. Tie this guy up. Kill these two dudes. It's 4 dudes. Alright, so we're gonna wanna kill a couple little dudes first. And then dive on the brood mother. Dive on her, stun lock her, do some heavy damage from behind. Stun lock this guy. Kill him. I always hit escape because my frame counter is not on the video right now, but like the game's kind of got an issue where it drops to 60 frames and kind of like gameplay is smooth now, but it was getting a little choppy before. Alright, needed my rounds there really quick. Alright, that kind of actually saved me a little bit. Got 1 round left. Destroy that guy. Okay, he's got that stupid staying alive perk. Killed the guy that actually had it. Murder that dude. Got vulnerable on me. Take more damage right now. Alright, we stun like that guy. We'll pump a couple rounds and we'll teleport, finish him off. Alright, so now is the tricky part. I want to kill a couple of these ads over here, keep the distance from that wild charge guy. And we still got us anyways. Whoa. Give him a little Harry there for a second. Pump a couple rounds on this guy, teleport, do the real damage. Still missing one more thing. Could have burned him faster if I threw the knife earlier, but that's pretty much the T15, the Trickster, in this build. I wouldn't say it's just face rolling the whole thing. You still have to be aware of taking damage because your guy is always up close and you take a lot of melee damage. But as far as powering through content, like it really depends on the maps. Because I was trying to do Stargrave earlier, and the snipers were giving me issues. So you have to like have a route for the maps that do range damage. Otherwise, you're gonna have a issue taking too much damage and dying early on in the map. So I prefer like Colosseum and some of the other ones to kind of grind on this character. Because unless you're in a group, the range really gives you an issue. But if you're in a group, range not too bad. So we got a Chrome Suit Mask, Explosive Temper. I think that one's new, and a Mind Mugger. That's pretty much it. That's the gameplay for Endgame Trickster. The build's all the way min-maxed, I believe. I can get a little bit more armor on the gear, but pretty much the majority of the damage is all twisted rounds. Like literally the whole time I had twisted rounds up. Vent Knife does literally nothing, it's just unlocking them And then auto shouty, that was probably like my first shot before I procced anything, but that's pretty much the trickster build.